Good evening and welcome to the REGTC. It's a bright Saturday evening, an evening when simultaneously the third place and the championship game will be played. We welcome you to our broadcast. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are taking our broadcast from, and we welcome you. It's good to have you on board. In the third place playoff, it's going to be Agent T. They will be up against Umalulu, and the championship game, Alwyn Allison will be up against Aurelia Kelly. That's for the girls. And so they will be playing simultaneously. It's the NCBA sponsored 7-a-side inter-primary school football championship. And the championship, indeed, come to an end today, the 2024 season. Jacobs, the man in the middle for the finals. Even assisted by Hunkins. Over on field 2 in orange and blue. In the orange and white is the Umalulu. And in the blue and black, it's Agent T. Hazel. The one we'll be doing for you here, though, the one I will be doing is the finals. Aurelia Kelly up against Alwyn Allison. We must remember that Alwyn Allison Richardson Primary School is the only school to have defeated Aurelia Kelly in the preliminaries. And so they're clashing again in the finals. Well, that's the whistle, and that's the finals. Let's do it now, or you won't have a second later. Has to be done now as we watch Aurelia Kelly. It's Sissy. Drops it to Niles. Niles on the right flank. Niles cuts it nicely. That's a lovely ball. Oh, that's a lovely start. Aurelia Kelly. It is dropped wide on the flank to Carter. Carter stops it, takes it up. Tussle there for the ball. Carter wins it. Carter with a cross. Cut out by Harley. Still Carter. Dispossessed. It goes out of touch. It's going to be a throw into Aurelia Kelly. Aurelia Kelly was defeated 1-0 by Aurelia Kelly was defeated 1-0 by Alwyn Allison Richardson. Niles. Carter. Dispossessed. Some to clearance. Sissy gets it back. It's Harley. Carter. And it's Niles. Niles. Good touch there by number 15, the person of Marlin. Keeper does well. Here's Simpson. Ball cut out nicely by Garraway. Carter does well. Carter picks it up. Carter pulls it away from number 7. That is Gray. Gage. Nice. With a cross. Looking for Carter. Won't find her. Connor. A Hodge, rather. Garraway. This could be trouble, but it's picked up by Kentish. Kentish down the line for Carter. Does well. Carter pulls it back, leaves Harley to go one way, and then she gives it away. Ball cleared out. Marlin cleared out again by Garraway. Goes into for a throw for Alwyn Allison. Shoot to Alwyn Allison. Should take her. Ball going out for throwing to Aurelia Kelly. Nil-nil. In the 4th minute of play. Carter with the throw. Throw taken. Picked up by CC. Good looking ball. Cleared by Alwyn. Harley. Niles will pick it up. Niles. Still Niles. Niles put it forward for Carter. But good defensive work. Good defensive work. Very good defensive work by Alwyn Allison. I get her number for you. I get her name. That was really good defensive work by Alwyn Allison. Show taken. Ball nicely crossed. Carter. Oh. Prematurely taking a shot prematurely. She had time and space on the ball. Didn't make use of it. Goal kicked for Alwyn Allison. Ball hit up long field. Kentish picks it up. Kentish clears. Long swatching ball. Finds Carter. Carter loses out. The ball is going to run wide. On the left flank, picked up by the number 2. That is Perez Curel. And keeper will claim. Simpson goes down. She's back to her feet. And the medics has been called. In fact, Simpson said, I'm good enough to continue. Don't need any medical attention. Kentish does well. Niles, long searching ball, looking for Carter. Can't find Carter. She gets it back. Niles with attempted cross. And the ball is going to run close to the touchline. In fact, it goes over the touchline just about now for a throw into Aurelia Kelly. It's 0-0 in both encounters. Well, both teams in the 3rd place have had an opportunity. It was Umalulu who went wide of the upright, and then Agent Hazel hit the upright and to no avail. But it's 0-0 in this the finals as well. Here is Carter. And good defensive work again by Alwyn Allison. Carter. It's Tamaya with a shot. Niles picks it up. Niles with attempted cross. Goes out for a goal kick for Alwyn Allison. Galway. Carter picks it up. Knocks it downfield. Harley will intercept and puts it out for a throwing. Throwing to Aurelia Kelly. It's about halfway line. Should taken. Simpson. Cleared by Gary. Picked up by Carter. Carter drops it to Niles. Niles does well. Carter. Niles. Loose ball. Alwyn Allison clears for a throwing to Aurelia Kelly. Coming up in the boys' third place playoff, it's going to be Morris. They will be up against Vivian Vanterpool. It's a clash of the East team and a clash of the Central schools for the championship. It's Valley up against Stony Ground. So it's all East for third place for the boys, and Central, it's for the championship. Aurelia Kelly against Valley. Who will it be? We'll wait to see. That is expected to be one hell of a game. Tamaya Carter puts it forward. She's up against the more well-built Marlin. Marlin puts it out for a throwing. Throwing to Aurelia Kelly. Tamaya Carter puts it forward for Carter. Carter loses out. Picked up there by Gage. That's not Gage. That's the number 7. Shot. Number 7 is Kente, sorry. All mixed up there with names. We'll get that sorted for you in short order. Corner taken. Ball going out for goal kick to Alwyn Allison. Goal kick taken. Cut out. Tamaya will pick it up. Can't get past Simpson. Ball going out for throwing to Aurelia Kelly. Galway clears. Picks up Niles. Niles gets it back. Niles puts it forward. So that's a wonderful play. It's a wonderful play. Carter drives it, looking for Niles, finds Niles. Cut out nicely by Harley. Sissy puts it forward, looks for and finds Hodge. Finds Niles. Niles looks up for Sissy, gets her too. Aurelia Kelly, still Aurelia Kelly. Still Aurelia Kelly. Garraway. Goes down the line for Carter. Carter, good looking ball. Niles with a long shot. Won't hurt the keeper from that distance. What a wonderful piece of work there by the keeper. This could be trouble. Oh! Oh my. She threw it. She should have lied on it. And that could have spelled some trouble. What a save it was from Pradell. Magnificent save. Pradell throwing herself to the left. And what a save it was. Wonderful bit of work there. And just walking into the house is the man Doc. So you're going to hear from him right after the cooling break. It's a cooling break here. Aurelia Kelly taking on Alwyn Allison in the female finals. What a save that was by Prada. Indeed, the keeper of the tournament. By far, the keeper of the tournament for me. And what a save. What a magnificent save to keep Agency Hazel at bay. And there have not been a shot so far really on Aurelia Kelly, the keeper. The defense has been doing a tremendous job. Kentish and Garraway has been holding their own well, very well. And they continue to keep Alwyn Allison at bay. So it's 0-0. It's very hot. So kudos to our children for playing this entire tournament in this kind of weather. And we have not seen anyone going down because of cramps or of that nature. But it's really hot. It's a 0-0. Doc, welcome in the house.
It's finals day. It's a big day. So we know that both teams are very much up for it. Both sides are looking good so far. Still goalless here after the opening. About 15 minutes or so. OKPS girls taking on the Alwyn A. Richardson girls in the final here in this primary school competition. I must have been very impressed by these Alwyn A. Richardson girls. Team, as they've just managed to find ways to win. Games where they had really no business being in, and they just kept finding ways to win, and they've made their way all the way to a final. I watched them throughout the season, this Alwyn Richardson girls side, and there was never a point in time where they looked to be really the dominant side of the game. Once you're looking at the scores, they're up 1-0, they're up 2-1. They just keep eking out wins, finding victories. And those grinding teams, those are the teams that you look out for in a final. Those are things that you just never know what can happen.
Indeed, and as I would have mentioned earlier, they are the only team to have defeated Aurelia Kelly in the preliminaries, and so it is going to be revenge if Aurelia Kelly wants to take away the championship. Or and for the this could be trouble. This could be trouble, and it goes wide. Again, Aurelia Kelly continue to threaten, but when they get, and this has been the problem for Aurelia Kelly throughout the tournament, they could have scored a lot more goals. The difference between them and the boys is that the boys, they have the power and they have the quality, and so they can shoot from outside of the box. But even then, they walk ball into the net, and the girls, when they are ahead, even they beat the defense, I'm not sure if it's a lack of confidence that they are not they're not taking the ball further to the closer to the keeper. They continue to shoot from outside the box.
Everything leading up to that final third looks pretty. It looks very good. Once they get into that final third now, that's where the danger lies. Ball comes through now. This could be a chance. Opportunity here. That's brilliant defending. That is very good defending. Just using her body to shield her away from the ball as she had to. That was on a strong foot right in front of the goal.
Very fortunate, because hadn't that been, had she gone to ground, it would have been interesting had she gone to ground. But again, as I said, Aurelia Kelly continued to threaten.
Indeed, they keep creating opportunities. You may just feel it's only a matter of time before something happens. The question just becomes what happens? Because if you remember, I think it was the last game that they would have played when I don't remember which. Well, it was a game against a Valley Primary School, where for all of the first half, Valley was just the better side, and then out of nowhere, the score was 2-0. Out of nowhere, it was just 2-0.
And it was the same thing with Aurelia Kelly in the preliminaries. They were the better team. They controlled the ball well. But when you look at the score, and I'm not seeing Webster, who would have scored that goal against Aurelia Kelly in the preliminaries, I've not seen her just yet, but a very diminutive figure. The only one who's playing in a skirt. You can't miss her. Here it is. Nice shot! Goes wide. Shot goes wide. And Aurelia Kelly continued to knock down the door of the defense. That time she got around the defense well, but just putting it wide of the upright.
A lot of good work again. They're coming closer, you know. They are coming closer. It's just again that final third, just in that little area of space in the final third of the pitch. They're just struggling to get that last bit of quality. When it's coming, you can see they're building very well in the middle and the defensive areas. They come again, Aurelia Kelly Primary School. So they have their tails up. So it can be cleared away. Swept up defensively. It has to go clear. It's not quite gone clear. She's under some pressure now. And this is similar to where the goal was scored the last time as well. This time, it's a lot easier for her to deal with. Played forward. So you can see this primary school game is very direct. It's one objective in mind, but trying to get 2 goals. They come against Aurelia Kelly. Precision with power as well. Unable to get around the outside, so up for a throw in. Again, if you've seen the last few moments, the game has just maybe slowed down a bit in the sense as to our Richardson defense it's become a lot more aware to the threat that Aurelia Kelly pulls down the outside. So they've been funneling the players in and allowing the defender to clean up everything.
Indeed. But this young Carty, Tamaya, she has been doing a tremendous job for Aurelia Kelly throughout the season. She's a playmaker of sorts. And Niles, she just needs to develop some strength and awareness of the game. She can be a very dangerous footballer if she continues in the sport. Very, very aware of what is going on around her. Picture perfect pass again by Niles.
Very, very impressive. Very impressive. Turning, twisting, looking for some support. We'll find some. This is where the threat lies. Trying to get around the outside and then playing the ball in. Because if you notice, they always have a spare player right around the edge of the area. They once again get the ball around the outside and put it in. The one-on-one opportunity waiting for them. So again, it will be a throw. Here comes Aurelia Kelly. Driving. So there's the edge of the area. Puts this one across, puts it all the way across, actually. It's a good ball. Back in again, and this time it's ill-directed, goes into the side netting for a goal kick. Time ticking away, and you can sense the game just bouncing on into its regular flow of things. Seeing Aurelia Kelly wave after wave of attack, but not really threatening the goal per se. They're getting there and thereabouts, but the keeper has not really had to make a save yet.
Well, she had to make several saves earlier in the half. And just before you came back, there was a play where it could have been dangerous, where she actually threw the ball straight to her player right in front of the goal. She went down, and all she had to do was to cover the ball. And instead of covering the ball, she just threw it to her player, and it could have really spelled danger.
The nerves were final. It's an experience that you can't replicate it unless you're in it. No matter how a coach may try, unless you're actually playing a final, you can't replicate that feeling, the nerves that you get. You're not often thinking the way you usually do. Thankfully for her side, no harm, no foul done. Aurelia Kelly. Turning. Take it around. Still tossed in the midfield area. It's an option wide, unable to use her. Cleared away, only partially. This could be trouble. That's a crucial touch, it had to be right as well. She didn't get it right. There was a player bearing down on goal. Forward again. Chance to turn. This is where they're dangerous. The ball can come across as well. It's OKPS. A shot at goal, but that may be a bit too far out for her range. But we're seeing shots being taken, and again, just not quite troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, that's the final whistle of this half. It's halftime here in the finals. It's Aurelia Kelly nil, Alwyn Alice Richardson Primary School nil. Well, it's all to play for in the second half. In the third place playoff is still 0-0 as well. And we will rejoin you with live coverage as soon as the game starts. Until then, it's back to Master Control.
With the new EKYC process. With the EKYC process, updating is a breeze. Just 4 easy steps and you're on your way. Step 1. Download the Sharing Me app from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and create an account. Step 2. Upload 2 forms of ID, one being your passport, proof of address, and income. Step 3. Scan the QR code on your laptop, tablet, or desktop from NCBA's website using the Sharing Me app. Step 4. Using your laptop, tablet, or desktop, complete, review, and submit the EKYC form. Once you've updated, you can ensure that your banking experience will be seamless. Why wait? Download the Sharing Me app, scan and upload your documents and experience ease of banking with NCBA today. The eKYC Self-Update Process by NCBA. Simple, secure, hassle-free. For more information about the eKYC update process, visit ncbal.com. NCBA, Innovation in Banking.
We're back live now here at the REGTC. It's finals day, and it's still all to play for. Goalless going into the halftime whistle. It's the OKPS doing battle with the Alwyn A. Richardson Primary School. OKPS in their maroon. If you're just joining us, they'll be kicking from east to west, while it will be Alwyn A. Richardson in their gray from west to east, or from bottom of screen to top. There've been chances for both sides. Here's another one here for the Alwyn A. Richardson Primary School. Handball, says the referee, and the free kick. It had to be, because they were bearing down on that goal just now. There were about 4 great shots up there, up against about 1 defender. It'll be a throw-in. Still waiting for the throw. Take 2. We do know if the scoreline does remain like this, we have extra football to be played. We have penalties to come as well. Got the exact rules for those. Don't know exactly how long extra time is. Suspect it maybe 5-5. I suspect. Have to confirm. But we do know there's been a bit of a history of penalties here on this field, especially in this competition, and we know how dramatic penalties can get. Over the top. Bearing down on goal again, the keeper off her line quickly as she had to be. But we're seeing in the early goings, it's been all Alwyn A. Richardson thus far.
Indeed, but here is Orilla Kelly, dispossessed. Harley puts it forward. Simpson picks it up. She goes to ground, free kick. Simpson goes to ground. Tumbled over there by Norway, so it's a free kick to, and no doubt it's going to be Harley who will take this free kick. She can pound the ball. So you're not missing football at the moment. Medics is on the field. As Simpson receives treatment. And no doubt she would want to continue. Lengthy stop as we speak. Simpson's back to her feet and will continue. Free kick. And in fact, it's not going to be, wow, this would be interesting. This will be very interesting. I think that they are sitting too deep on the keeper, Doc. If you ask me, not sure what the keeper can do from there. Now the referees are adjusting, asking him, they can come forward. But they were sitting really, really deep on the keeper. She really didn't have anywhere to go. She was boxed in. Free kick. Oh, it goes way wide. It goes way wide, Doc. Doc, had that been the males, I'll tell you what. Had that been the males, and the certain person was taking that, would have been in the corner of the net.
Just got the connection wrong, really. Trying to hit it straight. Ended up coming off the side of her foot. The boys are coming out. They're going to get warm. See the OKPS boys. Ball forward again. Still looking for an opportunity. Here comes OKPS. Driving away at pace. Room to run into as well. Plays this one forward. The defender misses it. It's coming through here. And that's well defended. It had to be. Keeper was off a line in a flash. Again, it's the OKPS. Looking to break some inroads. It's been a long period of sustained defense. Here's an opportunity. Shot at goal. Big save. Not her best connection, really. She didn't really get the power behind that shot she would have wanted. Here they come again. It's into an action here. OKPS again driving, and this one can be cleared away. But the game is just slowly taking that step up a gear, I must say. It's just going up in intensity just a little bit more. And seeing OKPS, as they did for a period of that first half, they're slowly tightening the noose around the neck. Can they squeeze now? Here come again, OKPS. The ball out wide. That's fine, the ball out wide. Driving. Has options to aim and goes down. That's a foul. That's a free kick. Free kick in a pretty dangerous area as well. Can she put this one goalward? Can she make the goalkeeper work? That's all you ask. Just make the keeper make a save. Whistle goes. Drive at goal. All the way across the face of goal. Out for a goal kick. We've seen two free kicks from two pretty promising positions, but neither really having the connection required to trouble either set of custodians in net, really. Seeing both goalkeepers a shaky start, off to some very, very good performances today. Both keeping their sides in this one, still goalless. Still goalless here in both games at the REGTC. The final and the third place. It's Alwyn A. Richardson. Goal kick taken. OKPS again. Her pass couldn't find a maroon shirt. And this one can be cleared. Long and hard over the top. Back the other way now. Bit of pinball action. It's a swarm by the grey shirts of the Alwyn A. Richardson, but it can be cleared eventually. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. Touch again was a bit too long. Just too heavy there on the touch. And it goes out. It will be a corner. But again, we're seeing a bit less of an attack from the Alwyn A. Richardson, a bit more of the OKPS threat.
Indeed, and the game is in high gear, as we can see now. Both teams are looking not to concede. Corner. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Looking not to concede here. This could be trouble here. Aurelia Kelly. Alwyn looks clear. Ball upfield. Clear nicely. Simpson. Galway knocks it out of touch. Throwing to Alwyn Allison. Simpson. Harley. Gary intercepts. And Carter can to Maya Carter. Carter can't control, goes out. Throw into Alwyn. Throw taken. It's going to be another throw. Throw taken. And a third one. For Alwyn. Throw taken. Niles. That, had she got the ball across, that could have spelled a lot of trouble. But in the end, good defensive work.
Had to be a good tackle as well, and it was. As had that ball gotten across, just the ball and the goal to aim at. Again, you're just seeing something that we've seen all season from OKPS. They look good. You're getting down to that area. You just can't put the ball in the net when they get there. Change coming. The forward for the Alwyn A. Richardson, the striker who's been causing all of the headaches thus far this season. She's come off. Opportunity. Keep us out quickly. Back forward again. Good touch taken past one. Unable to beat the second, however. It's a lovely turn there. I think that's Carter's away. Still, Still OKPS, not clear just yet. Eventually it can be cleared away. Puts it upfield as well. Chance to turn. Good defending from both sides, really careless. Very careless. Opportunity! Side netting. I had just praised both sets of defenses. A mistake almost led to the breakthrough. It would have been completely against a run of play. Completely. But is that just not how they've done it all season?
Indeed, it has been. It has been. You have chances after chances. We saw in the third place playoff when Vivian Vanterpool played against Valley. Valley had about 5 chances in the first 3 minutes, and they didn't make use of it. They eventually scored, but Valley came back late in the game, and they could have buried that game very early in the first half. It wasn't to be, and they came back to lose that game. And as we're seeing again, Aurelia Kelly having chances after chances, and it was what happened in the preliminary. Can this be again what happens in the finals, where they would have dominated play, but at the moment when it counted most, that they conceded?
You can afford to slip up in the preliminary stages. You can't afford to make a mistake at this stage. Not in the final, not when everything is on the line. We've seen mistakes from both sides, but they've not been punished yet. The question just remains now, which side in these last about 10 minutes or so, plus whatever is added, which side can take advantage of the mistake? It will come. Which side can take advantage of it? Because they both had the opportunities. Mistakes have been made by both defenses, and we've seen both sides not capitalize. If a goal is scored in these last 10 minutes, if a goal is scored early in these last 10 minutes, especially if it comes to the side in grey, I want to keep a very close eye on what Boom Boom does. Because I remember when I think these two sides played the last time, she pulled her striker and brought on the other Carter, the younger Carter. And she found the younger Carter went up front and she found the goal. So if OKPS don't score on these opening 5, does she make that change again?
Well, the thing about it, the two cards started, and what I am, Doc, I think the only problem that we have seen so far is that the quality of finishing has not been there, because they have dominated play, and they have actually had majority of the shots, but just can't capitalize. Just can't get that finishing touch in the back of the net. And here they come again. Nice with a lovely ball. And the keeper will claim. But again, Aurelia can continue to attack.
They're creating, but again, the keeper's not really making any saves. Again, it's OKPS. Ball comes across. And again, it's cleared. Stout defending. OKPS again. Surrounded by a few gray shirts. And again, they do the business. They've been defending very well as a unit. This West End side. I must say, for a tournament that's gone on this long, I'm very surprised that a ball from one field going over to the other field has not really interrupted play at all this season. For as often as it has happened, it's not really interrupted play in either game. Here comes OKPS. Down the outside again. Now takes attack back inside. Played forward. Well defended again. They close down very quickly this Alwyn A. Richardson defense. Up for a throw. Defending as a unit now. They can sense if they can just take this game into extra time. You don't know what could happen. You never know what can happen. Blocked away. Still OKPS. Defended well. They're trying to clear. Shot at goal again. Keeper makes no mistake. Anyway, it goes at the moment. They're playing with one attacker and everybody else behind the ball. Because they have one objective in mind. Do not concede. Here they come. Can they sneak one away? Well defended.
I think that's my defender of the tournament. Yeah, I could call Doc. I can't be too far off. My goalkeeper of the tournament goes to Umalulu keeper. My defender of the tournament goes to Kentish. And I tell you what, even Umalulu keeper would have conceded practically the most goal. No, I'm not talking about the female. I'm talking about the males now. He has done a tremendous job. And this is because the defense is not the strongest, and he was called into the game time and time and time again, and a lot of times he came up trump. And so when you look at OKPS keeper would have conceded just 2 goals. The question is how many shots was taken on him, because their defense is none. There's no other defense to compare with them, and the attacks have not been that good to break them down. As to why only 2 goals have been scored on their keeper.
You see, this is why I never really liked those kind of awards at this level of. I remember a situation, and here comes a shot at goal that goes wide. I remember a situation, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago now in the high school league, where Akeem Tittle, he was the Maroon House goalkeeper, didn't concede a goal all tournament. And there was a very, very long discussion as to whether he should or shouldn't win best goalkeeper. Because while he did keep clean sheets in every game he played, I think he faced about 3 shots all tournament. And there was a very, very long I don't think he ended up winning it, you know. I don't think he ended up winning that best goalkeeper award that year. I think Daniel Bailey won it. Because he just didn't face, and based on the strength of that Maroon House side, like if you go through the names, if you're familiar with football in Angola, and you go through the names in that side, I say comes OKPS. You look at the likes of Amone Gums, Caleb Bryan, the Bradshaw brothers, Carlos Richards. He didn't face any shots because the team around him was so good. So that's why at this level of competition, it's very difficult to judge those types of awards. Time is ticking down here. Still goalless. And we're still seeing everyone behind the ball bar the one player for the gray of the AARPS. Corner. So minutes turn into seconds. Can OKPS find something? Not cleared. Bouncing around. Cleared away. Run back toward goal. Still not quite dealt with. It's OKPS. Ball across. And eventually they will put it out for a corner. Anywhere does it at this point. It doesn't matter where it goes once it doesn't go in the net. They're defending for all their worth. Corner again. I don't think it's out, you know. I don't think that's out, you know. And nobody reacted. That ball did not go out, and nobody reacted. This time it's out for a goal kick. But that AARPS defense got very lucky just now. They were convinced the ball went out. It didn't look so from my vantage point. The referee didn't think so either. Thankfully, the shot that came in went wide. Here they come again. Played wide. Looking for space to attack. Again, just so much pressure is forced to go the other way. Ball coming through. just not quite getting through the wall. Every time the ball is back, it's like a free kick. Can they put it over or through the wall? Just get it over to the forward on the other side. Throw taken. Again, defending for all their worth. Opportunity, shot at goal. It goes wide. Shit, there was your chance. Because again, there was the mistake. The mistake was always coming. It was a swing of the boot that didn't connect with the ball, and the ball broke through. And I think that was the time that they should have taken that extra touch toward goal. I think that may have been the opportunity to take that extra touch.
Again, that has been their downfall for the entire season. That extra touch, that last touch. And that's the final whistle. We are going to extra time. We are going to go to extra time. That's the final whistle of a full time here at the RGTC. In the finals, Alwyn Allison Richardson up against Aurelia Kelly. That's the final whistle. They are going to go to extra time. We are going to extra time. Well, we are going to take a short break here, and as soon as we commence extra time, we are going to be back live and lively with you. Penalty. 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 Well. In what could be the decisive moment of the third place playoff, Alwyn Allison has conceded a penalty with moments to go in this encounter. Penalty. Can she convert? Can Umalulu convert? Whistle goes. Shot taken. Umalulu. Umalulu has converted. Umalulu has converted. One goal to nil. Umalulu leads with moments to go in this encounter. That could very well be the decisive moment of the game. Penalty converted, and that very well may be the decisive moment of this encounter. It was a very good run by Maria. She was taken out right on the edge of the box, and the referee, Williams, had absolutely no objection to it and said, yes, it is going to be a penalty. Can agency answer? Moments in this encounter. Can agency answer? At the moment, we are awaiting the restart of Arena Kelly. That's the final whistle, and Umalulu has taken the third place position. Umalulu has taken the third place position. A well played game. Agency, they fought hard. They had the opportunities as well, but just couldn't convert. And in the end, with moments to go in the game, penalty given away and converted. So Umalulu captures the third place position, defeating Agency 1-0. 1-0. Well, the first period of extra time, Orilla Kelly will start from indeed. So Orilla Kelly will be kicking from southeast to northwest, and the ball is kicked by Alvin Allison. Good work by Kentish again. That's a ball in the air. This could be trouble. And in the end, picked up nicely by the keeper. So, corner. Back, very interestingly, Umalulu capturing the third place playoff, the third place position, and Agency has to settle for fourth. But in this encounter, it is still a 0-0.
Indeed. And we saw our familiar friend penalty spot being the deciding factor over on the other third place match. What will be the deciding factor in this one? Will it be one shot from the penalty spot? Or will it be multiple shots from the penalty spot? We'll have to wait and see. We are in extra time. I was supposed to get confirmation and I didn't, but I do suspect that maybe 5 minutes a half. As the throw comes in. It's OKPS. Driven forward. And it's not going to make it out. And she's going to overrun it as well. Too strong. And anywhere it goes. Again, once it doesn't go in the net, anywhere it goes. Here they come again. Ball comes in and it goes behind. It's out for a goal kick. Again, they're just hanging on. Western, they're just hanging on right now as they've done all season. Just hang around, hang around, hang around. You don't know how the game is still 0-0. but it's still even. It's still goalless. It's happened all year. It's happening again. And when you can impose your brand of football onto any game you play, that's how you know you're a very well-drilled organization. They come again. Hit across. So OKPS. Can the ball come in now? Again, they've tried the same ball and it's almost walked every time. But she just keeps getting her left boot out to it and poking it away. Every single time. Free kick. Is this the opportunity now? Is this the chance they need? They've been banging on the door for what feels like the entire game. It's still nil. It's still 0-0. It's still very much even. It can still very much go either way. Cleared away again. Not dealt with. And that's how you know that this game means everything. Those people out there. A clearance. I know you all heard the noise in the background of the mic. That was a clearance. Sounded louder than a goal. And again, that's the strategy of the Albany Richardson Primary School, and their fans realize it. We don't have to score now. Once they don't score and we take it as deep as possible, anything can happen. It's called chaos ball. It happens all the time. Here comes OKPS. Ball into the mixer. Keeper saves again. It's their brand of chaos football, and I really enjoy it. We saw something very similar. I don't know how many people follow baseball, but the Detroit Tigers this year, they made it into the championship series. They lost it, but they made it there with one starting pitcher. Usually MLB teams need 5. They had 1. They played chaos ball. We're going to throw our number 1 guy out there, throw him out there, and everybody else is going to come after. We'll play the matchups, we'll play the game, we'll stretch the game as long as possible and try to win it late. A quote directly from their manager. We stretch the game as long as possible and try to win it late. Very, very similar to the Albany Richardson Primary School right now. They've stretched this game very deep. Can they win it late? They have a throw.
Well, anything goes. We are nearing the end of the first period of extra time. It's still 0-0. It is still 0-0. Could you believe it? Would you believe it? It was the same thing that happened in their qualifier when they played Agent T, and they ended up beating Agent T because they scored in extra time. They were locked 1-1, and they came back and got the winning goal. Well, who can get this goal? Will it be Aurelia Kelly? Will it be Alwyn Alice Richardson? Here comes Aurelia Kelly down the left flank. It's Carter. And across. This could be trouble. Oh. And the offside flag. Offside flag was raised. I'm not sure that was offside though. The offside flag. The offside flag was raised. I don't think it was though. And so the referee waved it off. Good call by the referee.
They're getting closer. They're getting closer. The keeper is down. The keeper is hurt.
Barcelona has well.
Jeez. Barca, absolutely. They are dealing with Real Madrid right now. I forgot the game was on, actually. Goodness gracious, it's been a whitewash. It's not even close. Lewandowski has 2, Yamal has 1, Rafinha has 1. It's not even close right now. Barca dominating possession, less offsides. They've scored more, they've had more shots on target. They've just been the complete better side today. The keeper is still down. She's had a good game. They've defended for all of their worth today. They've just defended. It's done well thus far. It's gotten them to within about 10 minutes of a penalty shootout. The question now becomes, can they hold on for those final few minutes? And what can they do once the penalty shootout arrives, if they take it there? But again, 4-0. Barca having their way with Real Madrid right now. Struck. All 4 scored in the second half as well. Everyone coming in the second half. Keeper's back on her feet. Deep breath of relief, audibly, from the West End supporters. Because she's been very good for them. Very, very good, actually. Free kick. No, it's going to be a drop ball. Booted forward. Well defended. And into touch, will it be? Yes. Out for a throw. Have they come quickly? No, the referee doesn't quite allow it. Throw has to be taken over. They come again. That'll be a free kick. Pushing and shoving and tugging. And the referee says that's not legal. Again, completely against the run of play. If she puts one goal water, you just never know what might happen. Driven forward. That struck something. That struck something. That did strike something. That's a pen. That hit something. That's going to be a penalty. Well. He has to go over. He has to go over. Because that looked like that may have been within the body line. And the fourth official has called him over. Well, it would be huge. It would be huge for this to be the deciding factor. But again, it's just what they've done all season. This West End side. It's going over again. So one comes in with the fourth wasn't enough. A comes in with the AR wasn't enough. Back to the fourth official. The Predators defense can't believe it. The Predators coaching staff can't believe, not the Predators, West End. Albany Richardson, they can't believe it. What is the call? Referee says no penalty. No penalty. And that is big. It was always going to be a tight ball. Judging where that ball struck her, where her hand was positioned in relation to her body. In the end, I just think the referee may have gotten this one right. That's your half. That's your half.
That's what's up? Yeah.
That's your half. Well, we switch sides and we go again. Well, a first half of extra time that had pretty much everything. Chances, opportunities, a penalty that wasn't a penalty, then it was, and it wasn't one again. But we have gone to the halftime here of extra time. Still goalless. The third place playoff for the boys is about to start. It's a battle of the eastern end of the island. It's MVPS and VVPS doing battle. Exactly. And after that, in the final, it'll be the central area. I think it'll be the Valley Primary School taking on the Stony Ground. They were really a Kelly Primary School. Of course, playing in that game is probably my personal pick for MVP this year for the boys. Man, Spondell Poxon. Of course, doing out in the final is another couple players that will very much be looking for that MVP trophy. You have Lake from the Valley Primary School, and you have the young man Derek Sponsor from the OKPS. You never know. You never quite know. Of course, the player to look up for that third place game is the man Pox. You just never know what he's going to do on a given day. But you just know it's going to be something interesting. When Poxon plays, more than likely, he scores. This has been a very long half for an extra time break. Referees in deep conversation. I suspect it may be around that penalty shout that we saw a bit earlier I gave my take on it. Millie, what did you see?
Well, the hand was up. It was close to the head. So whether or not it would have caught the hand or just off the head, it is difficult to tell from this position. But the hand was up, and the players were claiming that it came off the head and not the hand. That was the cry from Stony Ground.
Well, hands were here. Like this. About it, your hand. Should have been. Well, we're off here. It's second half of extra time in this final. Again, we're still goalless. We've had everything in this game but a goal. When I was thinking and looking back at the penalty situation, it reminds me very much of a situation Paul Pogba was in a few years ago. I remember a free kick was taken from a similar sort of range, and the ball was drilled at him, and he put his hands up to protect his face. The ball struck him on the hands, and it was a penalty.
That the question is it easier to bring your hand up or to bring your head down?
So you're asking, yeah, you're asking for a player's flight or flight response, because when the ball is coming at you that fast, your reaction, your natural reaction, is going to vary based on who you are. As it comes to West End for, and it will be a corner. You never know what a player will do. Some players duck, some put their hands up. You never know. You're literally trying to fight your flight or fight response. It will be a corner. And they are taking the risk. Now, the Alwyn A. Richardson Primary School, they have 5 players in the opposing half. So I think they're saying if we're going to score, it's going to be from a set piece. I think they are banking on the fact that the set piece will be their avenue to score in regular time. For in the area to attack it. One-on-one at the back. Not the best corner. Goal kick. Well, Morris Van Der Poel have scored. That's a roar you're hearing. Morris Van Der Poel have scored in the third place game. It's Petty, the man. Got himself on the score sheet in the early goings. Now the Gators have to respond. It's forward. It's OKPS. Looking to turn and drive. Goes out for a throw. OKPS again. This one can be cleared and out for a throw-in. Well, you know the final has gotten serious. It's gotten very serious. Because everyone's coaching now. Even Neil, he's made his boys sit down. It's a girls' time now. Even he's focused on the girls down there. Everyone is trying to push their girls on. The boys have a final coming up in about 20 minutes. It's the OKPS who have the majority of the crowd right now. They have the crowd backing. Can they respond to the chant of their faithful? Let's go Panthers. Will the Panthers roar before the night is out? Or is it going to be yet another opportunity, yet another case of Alwyn A. Richardson playing spoil sport yet again? Ball in again, ball out again. Goal kick. You harken back the days to when this Aurelia Kelly Primary School girls side boasts the likes of Kalia Johnson and Maisha Minette to Shara Rogers and Carla. You know, it was one thing this team could do was score goals. If there was one thing the OKPS girls were coming to a game to do, it was they were going to score goals. It's a different generation, it's a different iteration of OKPS. They've met a similar standard. Now can they step to that level once again? Can they bring the trophy back where it belongs? That struck her in the face. That is going to hurt. The time is ticking away here in this extra time period. Millie, the final is coming up. The big final is coming up. And we know for some reason, out of nowhere, after what was an absolutely abhorrent start to the season, VPS have found form. All of a sudden, a team that looked dead in the water, treading water at around 6th and 5th place, a very good final 3 games, plus a very good victory in the semifinal, has seen them make it to this stage, a stage where 2 weeks ago, no one thought was possible. Can VPS happen to play sport against a team that's just looked unbeatable thus far? That's coming up. In the meantime, it's OKPS, and they're trying their best because they can't break down this Western line. Again, it's stout defending. Chance. Cleared away. OKPS again. Again, it's blocked. Again, it's out for a throw.
I don't think it's a case where that they can't break down the defense, because they have broken down the defense severally. What you are seeing is that they have that final touch. That final touch is what has been letting them down, as Vivian Van der Poel pull one back, pull back on equal term against Maurice Van der Poel. So it's 1-1 over there, and in the 3rd place playoff for the boys. Well, we are going to be here later and we talk dark, because up to this time, with the boys' 3rd place playoff almost halfway through the first half, we are yet to see are yet to get a championship winner for the girls. That's what championship is.
Well, VPS, they did score in that third place game, as you briefly alluded to. It was a man Poxon putting a one into the net, as we've come to expect him to do. And I must say, I do applaud him, as here comes OKPS driving down the outside, gets around the outside for a corner. I would say I applaud Poxon because when Petty scored, I watched him turn to all of his teammates and he said, calm down, calm down. And then when he scored again, he turned to the crowd, said, calm down, I got this. That's my MVP. That's my personal MVP. Corner for OKPS. It's hush. A quiet hush has fallen over there in the REGTC. A hush.
Is it the calm before a storm?
That's exactly what I'm anticipating, because for a crowd this full, it's very quiet. I think they were anticipating that final whistle, because we're going all the way. We've gone all the way. And this final will be decided from the penalty spot. Will it be the Pink Panthers of the OKPS, or will it be the Wolves of the Alwyn A. Richardson Primary School? We'll have to wait and see. But again, our old friend, the penalty spot, will be the deciding factor.
And in both of the female games today, we are seeing where the penalty spot is going to be the decisive factor. It was indeed in the run of play for Omalulu, who took the 1-0 victory over Agent T. Hazel. But we have had 50 minutes, we have had extra time, and now we have to. Can we see sudden death? Can every stop be pulled out? Can we go to sudden death?
At this point, why not? We've seen everything else so far. Why not see sudden death? I think I have to turn on the lights for this boys' final, because we are coming up here at about 10 past 5 in the afternoon in the Valley Anguilla. The sun will set in about 45 minutes time or so. And I think that the setting will be perfect for that boys' final to come after this one. The sun going down, the lights on, nothing but end-to-end action. It's going to be Javancio Lake. And I've not really spoken about him much thus far, but Lake has been very impressive, because when Valley School started, I think he missed a couple of games to begin the season, and they looked a lost side. But with Javancio Lake coming back in and Senhouse really taking that step up to the next level, we've seen a Valley School side in 2 weeks. Going from a team that looked like not competing, all of a sudden being a team that, hey, if Lake is on form today, you never know, You just never know. Because when Javancio Lake and Senhouse start combining in that final third area, I don't know if there's a more clinical team than VPS right now on the current form they're in. Because they walked into Adrian T. Hazel and they blew them apart. Like Adrian T. weren't competing. They made it look very easy. They made VVPS look very easy as well. They should have scored more, in fact, against that Vivian Vanderbilt Primary School side. Should have scored a lot more than they did. They ended up being 2-1.
Well, Doc, I'm not sure if we saw the same game, but I really think that VVPS had an opportunity to bury that game and put it away early, very early. In the first 3 minutes, they had about 5 shots, and He hit the upright, he hit the crossbar, and he was hitting the goalkeeper. He was hitting it straight to the keeper. On about 3 occasions, back to back, he hit the keeper straight. The keeper didn't have to move. And had he gone side, any side of the keeper, it would have been into the back of the net. So I beg to differ on that one, but it is football. And at the end of the day, it is the Valley indeed who have gone through to the finals and looking to come away as champions. Well, Stony Ground will have a lot to say about that indeed, with the class that they're coming in with some 56 goals. That is all behind them now, though. That 56 goals are all behind them. It is what they can do this evening.
You remember, in the senior league, Ducks ran away with everything. And they won 1 trophy. Ducks won everything this year. They only won 1 trophy. Because when it mattered most in the big games, in the final, they just couldn't do it. It's all well and good being a great regular season team. But again, a final is different. The pressure of a final, it's different. And if VPS start out with the intensity that we've seen them play with recently, and they get Aurelia Kelly on the back foot, game on. The penalty spot will decide this ladies' final. It's OKPS to take first strike. It is electric in the REGTC right now. First penalty of the final. Awaiting the referee's whistle. Whistle goes. Great penalty. 1-0.
Whoa! What a penalty! Whoa! 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 Absolutely no chance. What a penalty! What a way to start penalty kicks in the finals. My. What a penalty. The keeper had absolutely no chance. Whoa. Whoa. I have not seen that so far. Not even the males. What a penalty with power and precision.
The keeper didn't even do a bad job. There was just nothing she could do. Now they have to respond. Again, you can't hear yourself thinking here right now. Drilled, saved, right down the middle. She stuck her knee out, and it was enough.
It's 1-0. It's 1-0. And what a way to start the finals. Hearts are dropping. What a way. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. 5 penalties we are going to go to. It is 1-0 in favor of Aurelia Kelly after the first round.
It's going to be OKPS again. The chance to double their advantage. That first miss is always critical. OKPS again. Off the crossbar and in. These penalties are amazing. You have some great penalties, you know. Top corner, top quality, top class. 2-0.
What an absolute brilliant penalty again off the underpart of the crossbar, and the keeper had absolutely no chance, and she's beaten again. It's 2-0. Aurelia Kelly, they are leading Alwyn Allison Primary School. 2-0. Simpson steps up. Whistle goes. Simpson puts it wide. Oh no! It's 2-0 after the second round, and all to play for. Duck. What a game!
You just start to get the sense that they may have played their hearts out for those extra time minutes in the regular time minutes, and they're just running out of gas. Here the penalty shootout. OKPS to make it 3. There's one save. They're going to need a few more of those now.
The body language told. The body language spoke for itself. She came up very nonchalantly. But I tell you what, for Alwyn Allison to stay in this game, they have to convert this one. They absolutely have to convert this one in order to stay in it.
They have to score. Simply put, they have to score. Penalty taken, penalty converted. There's one back. There is one back. They need another. The keeper has come up big for them all season. Can she come up big one more time?
If Aurelia Kelly converts now, Alwyn Allison cannot afford to miss. If they convert now, they cannot afford to miss. And that is what we have come down to. Aurelia Kelly, if they convert this, Alwyn Allison. The keeper touching it onto the upright. And that's that. What a save. After the third round, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. This is the ball. If this ends up in the back of the net, it's trouble.
Did I put a little bit of a curse on OKPS? Did I curse them? First penalty, that was not good enough. I think she rushed it. I think she felt the pressure. That wasn't good enough. And for all the hard work the keeper has done, she's going to make another save now. She single-handedly kept her team in it, and she has to make another save. It's 2-1 after 3 rounds. OKPS again. Whistle goes. Confidently taken. Confidently struck. They can feel it now. They can sense it now. They know it now. Your Aurelia Kelly Primary School, your champions for 2024. I don't think that's correct. That can't be correct. That's one of 3 rounds. That's not correct.
Unless it's 4 penalties. Well, we are questioning. Is it 4? Is it 4 or 5 penalties? If it is 5, it can't be. If it is 5, it can't be. It cannot be the game. 3-1, they have 2 kicks. They have 2 kicks. They have 1. Remember, Stony Ground would have scored first. For Stony Ground, 1 kick for Stony Ground. But but back we were counting wrong. West End would have missed 3. They would have missed 3, converted 1. So it is correct, yes. So Aurelia Kelly is the female champion. Congratulations to Aurelia Kelly Primary School.
It's the OKPS. They've been the better side. They took it right down to the wire. They couldn't have dragged it any further. But eventually, at long last, they get there. Your champions for 2024. Yet again, bring it back to where it belongs. It's the Really Kelly Primary School girls. Well, coming up in a few minutes' time, the boys to battle. It's the Aurelia Kelly Primary School boys. They take on a challenger. It's the VPS. It's the Valley Primary School boys. Join us in a few minutes' time, but for now, it's back to Master Control.
I want to know why the Indian Western School and penalty. Are you okay? The referee's downstairs, not up here. The referee's downstairs. The referee's downstairs. Romeo.
Let's call action.